Hi everyone, it's Rhonda. Welcome back to my channel, A Little Bit French. Today is going to be a little bit of just a share video because I don't really have any new projects. I've just been finishing up a lot of the old projects that I have sitting in these bins. Oh, excuse me, I had to get a drink. And these bins, I don't know if anybody has like a bin full of started journals, but I sure do. So I organized that, and out of that I pulled all this. This is stuff I can use, those notepads, things to put in journals. They were all unorganized, and this, I've got to finish some of these projects. Some envelopes, yeah, all kinds of stuff that's in here. So I had to separate that all out, and I love to sort, so I had a good time. So anyway, I'll do a flip through of this finished journal that I just totally enjoyed making. Excuse me. And per request, there is a new 3-page digital download in my Etsy shop. And I scanned some old pictures that had been requested. That might be in another one. I couldn't remember, but I added it because it fit. And these are some of the scraps I got from the eBay seller. And a lot of you had trouble finding Lauren Gatsby, her seller name. And I did too. I mean, eBay does not make it easy on your phone or the app. I guess you have to be on your computer or laptop and not on the app. And there's a search for sellers. And I don't know why eBay would make it hard to look for a seller if you knew the name. But I agree. A lot of you said I can't find her, and I hope that you eventually did. But anyway, this is the second page of that digital kit, and here's the last one. So they're finally, I put them in Friday, I don't remember, or Saturday. Those are available in my shop now if you're interested. Before I open this up, I just wanted to show you this new sketch pad I made. I don't know why I come in here, I start coughing. But anyway, I just made a sketch pad because I bought one from France. Let me go pull that so you can see it. It inspired this. Okay, hang on. Is it in here? Yep. Yay, I was able to put my hand on it. I also cleaned up my craft room, and it was messy. So anyway, I ordered this from French Belle, Catherine in France, and my husband and I looked at it when it came. Their sketchbook, a big sketchbook, and there's a lot of detail. And there's a little rabbit there. I might scan some of these as well, so if you see one you like, let me know. And I can't read what it says. 1923, I see a date. I don't know if that's Jesus, and then some of it is watercolor or pencils, colored pencils. And it's real deteriorated, but I love it. Blank page. And then this one is like they practiced. It looks like they were practicing a waiter. See the wine bottle or champagne bottle? Yeah, I like that one. And then here are some swans. here. On a cottage. And this one is really pretty, but I don't know who it's supposed to be. That looks like a lighthouse. And then this one looks like another gate and a cottage, maybe. I just had to have this. I'm so glad I checked her shop. I love this page. It's just two little, like there's a little face there, and then she's flying through the air, so I don't know if she's supposed to be a fairy or an angel. And then this one is in upside down. It's a cat in 2 minutes. They must have said you have to draw something in 2 minutes. And then this one is a farmer's. And then, yeah, I really, really, really liked it. And here's some daffodils, I think. And I like this one as well. Has some color to it. And don't know who this guy's supposed to be. I'll try to look it up. Kind of funny. You know, when my friend Suzanne and I went antiquing, there was a sketch pad, but it was pretty pricey. This one is really pretty. And I told her, I said, well, I'm getting one from France, so I'll wait for that one. And there's some more loose in here. And a clock tower. And not too many more. A stork. And some horses. And this one is really pretty. That one's very interesting. I'm not going to turn turn the book back and forth, but you can see someone was very talented, which I would like to sketch more. Oh, I love this one. I think I'm going to frame this one. Yeah, I'm going to frame that one. But anyway, it's old, it's beaten up, but I decided to make one so I can practice my sketches. And these are from Etsy. You can look up pencil sketch, and there's lots of people selling these. You can get individually, or one seller had them for, I think there was 100 sketches in there. So these are these are the ones I want to try to do, these sketches. So I made my own sketchbook. Like that. And I've got all the examples of what I want to practice doing in here. Yeah. Anyway, I think that would be relaxing to do that. Okay, we'll move those aside, and I will show you this Angie inspired journal. Now, I will never get this off. I need a needle. I have a couple of requests for journals that in between, when I do finish one, I need a break, because it's not, you know, the requests are for specific journals. They're not like, you know, free, creating freely. They're going by ones I've made in the past. And so when I've made another one, sometimes I just need a break. So if you're waiting on a journal from me, it's coming. Well, I'm not going to be able to get that. Typical. Typical, typical. That's how you do that. This is spoken for, by the way. And if she changes her mind, that happens. I will definitely put it in my shop. Okay. Here we go. This is linen paper. I made a copy of antique document. And then stuffed these pockets with ephemera. So there's a pocket behind the glassine envelope. There's the glassine envelope pocket, and then there's another pocket in front. It's just a simple, mostly neutral journal. All the papers inside are originals, and the covers are not. Very neutral. And I just took my time. Very relaxed when I did this. And then I stuck a little journal inside. It's blank. I think it's blank. I didn't open it. And then here is another glassine with a photo. I'll show you. Little girl with a hat. I know sometimes I'm watching others, their videos, and they show something and they take it away, and I'm like, I wasn't done looking. Do you ever do that? And then I just love this little remnant here, and I just made that to go inside. But these are all original papers, so I don't even remember what's in. Oh, I do remember. I just took a glassine envelope and those French labels from a prior video, and I aged it, and then I backed some of the photos that are in my shop and aged them, and then put them on thick cardboard or cardstock, and made sure they fit in here. Oh, and there's French language cards. Yeah, the photos are these are printed on that Epson paper, that premium kind of pricey paper. So they come out darker on that paper, and this is just regular copy paper. It is a big difference what paper you use. It got pretty thick, this one, and I was real torn. I wanted to wrap a ribbon around it, but I didn't feel like it looked right. So that's why I tied the string but I tied it too tight. But there you go. That's my newest journal, and like I said, she's spoken for. And you know, if you see any of my journals on Instagram or here on YouTube, you can definitely ask me about it if it's sold or gonna be sold. Sometimes I keep them, not often. But anyway, that's that one. And going through my baskets, I want to finish these. They just need sewed in. And today I was working on these. These need to be finished. You know, I added some of the colored digitals in there just to give it a little color. So I'm getting there. I'm thinking I'm going to do some more bundles. That was very popular last time. So I'll sell like 2 small journals together, and not particularly these 2, but yeah, when I get done. I'm not done stuffing this one, but yeah, that's what I'm going to plan to do. And I have another kitten one. So that's my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I am trying to finish some little projects that I have, and I will be telling the person interested in this journal, now that I've made the video, that she's ready to go. So have a good weekend, and I will be back next week, hopefully with a little video that gives you some tips maybe. And I thank you for watching. All right, have a good weekend. Bye-bye.